Welcome back to another episode of Takopi's Original Sin. So the previous episode was probably my favorite episode so far, especially when it comes to the animation and the direction of the episode and the way that direction actually just showed all of the emotions. Such a fantastic episode. And then all of the moments with the brother especially. So basically we saw Azuma's entire household, his entire reason for being the way that he is, and his brother and how he's acting. And that was a tiny like bone in my body that started thinking maybe the mom isn't that bad. Maybe the mom is genuinely just kind of like blinded by the success of her son, and she made like a bit of a mistake, but it's not an unforgivable one, where she kind of expected, because of her previous son, expected a bit too much from her, younger son. It's understandable. It's not the best thing to do. It's a mistake from a parent, but it would be understandable. But no, we found out that that's not the case. It is very much an extremely toxic parent who said something that no parent should ever say to a child. She basically disowned the child when he's like 10 or whatever because he failed at a test. Like, brother. Anyways, it was an incredible episode though. The things that the brother said to Azuma were made me cry. It was a fantastic one, but I'm excited to see, or well, excited in air quotations. I am interested to see what they're gonna do now, because the episode ended on one big whiplash of emotions. And yeah, I feel like Shizuka, I do not understand. I feel like now we're gonna be seeing more into Shizuka's entire head, hopefully. And also, it's been a hot minute since we saw more about like what Takopii is thinking and Takopi's development. So maybe we're gonna be getting more of that in this one, because I think they're gonna be going to Tokyo now, right? So let's see it. So if you want to watch this uncut and unblurred, as always, on my Patreon down in the description, and let's go into Takopi's Original Sin, episode 5. Oh. I also want to know more about the mom, because we haven't seen anything that will make me think like she's abusive in any way, shape, or form. I think she is. She cares about Shizuka. She's not the greatest of parents, but I think she is trying. At least from the tiny bit that we saw. They're playing the opening over the episode. Oh god. If you're watching this on YouTube, then this part is gonna be very heavily... Oh, it is Hakodate. Very heavily edited. The audio, at least. Maybe even fully muted. Wow, they're in Tokyo. That's an expensive journey. That's probably like 100, 150 bucks. He's gonna have a woman. And a child. Whoa! Oh god. Oh god. I am not looking forward to seeing this. Invite her in! No, you mother. You. You absolute piece of fucking shit. Okay, I cannot even fathom how he didn't even say, hey, come in, let's talk, what's going on? Why are you here? What's happening? He didn't have to do anything, just give her like 15 minutes of your day. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god. I did not expect him to just turn her away like this. Not turn her away, just pretend that he doesn't know her. Wow. Holy fuck. He thinks so little about it, he didn't even want to give her a time of day. For a second. He did not want to ask her, are you okay? Do you want to grab something? Do you want to eat something? Do you want to drink something? And then, like, hey, go back. That's fine. Oh my god. What a fucking piece of human excrement. Jesus Christ. If any child like this shows up at your door, you'd at least try to help him for a bit. Let alone your child. Holy fuck. That's not good. What? That looked oddly phallic. What's happening? 2022? It's not his first rodeo. What in Attack on Titan is this title? I don't have actually a theory, so I'm not gonna pause yet. That was your sin. Wow! COVID! Oh, don't do that. Don't say that. Oh, fuck. Oh. Dude, that was that was fucking way too real of a fucking conversation there. Oh my god. There's way too many people. Like, you don't realize until you grow up, you don't realize how much you actually copy your parents. Even if your parents were like extremely toxic people, you're gonna copy them, and you need to put in some serious effort to stop that copying from happening if you really want to go in a different direction, right? And I feel like this is definitely one of the themes that this anime is portraying, is like how it can be a cycle, right, of a toxic parenting, right, of like someone can be a victim of something, and then of like their parents, and then they carry it on, not realizing that you should be the one to break the cycle, not to carry on the cycle, right? And I feel like this is one of the big themes here, and Takopi calling it out here is wild. Holy fuck this animation. Azuma? Wow. Whoa, I need to see this. Marina, dad. Marina, I need you to talk to her. She needs to stop avoiding the divorce mediation. I've reached my limit. I just want to move on and start a new life. She needs to realize that I deserve a chance to rebuild my life. Hell yeah, brother, you do. Let me check something. When did the manga air for this? Because I don't know why. I thought the manga aired like before COVID, but I think I'm mixing it up with the Demon's Destruction. Takopi. Because Demon's Destruction aired in 2015 or something, the manga. The manga for this aired 2021 to 2022. Okay, so it was during COVID times. That makes sense. I thought they were doing some anime original stuff and like kind of slightly adjusting it for the times, but no, okay, it was during that time, the manga. And I'm guessing this is kind of like a timeline where he committed a huge sin. Something happened where he committed a sin, or it committed a sin. Oh, this is making me emotional, man. Azuma, my boy. Come on, Azuma. Grab it. No. Oh, don't be a homewrecker. The eyes. The eyes. No. Fuck. Sorry. Okay, wait. I know I'm pausing a lot, but I feel like this episode is packed full of information, so I want to pause a lot. So wait, this timeline, whatever, is different in the sense of, well, there are two big differences. First of all, Shizuka's alive, right? Kuze, she's alive, which means that something happened where she didn't end up. Well, I guess she didn't get the rope. I guess maybe this is a timeline where Takopi just never appeared in front of Kuze. And maybe, I guess she got the rope from him, or from it. So I guess she never got the rope here. So she survived her horrible childhood without Takopi's presence. And Takopi appeared here when they're a bit older, all of them. And she appeared in front of Marina. Now, I'm guessing that something's gonna happen here where, because Marina loses Azuma, she's gonna, I don't know, spiral down, and Takopi is gonna try to help her, in which it's gonna commit a huge original sin, if you will, right? Giving her the forbidden fruit. Wow. Who's that? Wait! Wait. I have a new theory. Somehow, okay, sorry. This is the last time I'm gonna let it play after this, but the theory. What if somehow he turned back time because of Marina? And it seems like in this, I don't think in this timeline that Marina actually bullied Kuze. Maybe she did, because we saw that Kuze still has the writings on the backpack, but maybe she didn't bully her here, and then somehow time got rewinded, but Marina kept her memories or maybe something like that, and that's why she was bullying her. But that's a bit more of a stretch though. Like maybe she was bullying her because she knew of this future to come and she was kind of like, I don't know, so salty about it. And no, I don't think so. I think that's a stretch. Okay. Fuck, how bad must it feel? That you can't even... that you can't even, like, confide in your family for things like this. Wow. Ooh. I'm not in the mood right now, Takopii. I fucking knew it! That was the theory! That was the theory I had earlier! No fucking way, man! No fucking way. Please, can you end the episode because I need to talk? I don't want to pause anymore because people are gonna skin me alive. I can't take it. I fucking knew it! So okay, I see. It just erased his memory and he went back to the past. Okay, that makes sense. Oh my fucking god. Okay, yeah, we heard that name in the beginning, in episode 1. Because it's been getting human qualities. It's not. It's. Oh fuck, I have a bad feeling. I mean, I had a bad feeling throughout the entire episode, but... It's not her fault, and it's realized that... Oh, don't. I have such a... I'm gonna talk after. Fuck! Oh man, this is... Wow, my emotions... Oh man. This was the most emotional episode in every meaning of the word. Not just the most sad one, just the most emotional one. The anger, the sadness, just all of the emotions coming out in this one. God damn it, man. Okay. Wow, holy fuck. So we got the big revelation that Takopi went to the future, or was in the future originally when he came to, or it came to Earth, and it met Marina first, and it was kind of like trying to see what Marina's like, helping her out, and that's when it realized, oh, well, it saw that Shizuka took the man from Marina, or I guess, yeah, Shizuka was the reason why Marina lost her boyfriend, and that's the reason why everything spiraled down in the direction of Marina killing her own mom and then taking her own life, right? And Takopi took that as, oh, I'll just go back and eradicate the catalyst for this event to happen, which, if you're looking at it from like a without any moral compass, which obviously Takopi doesn't have a moral compass yet, right? It doesn't know what's happening here. So if you're looking at it in a completely that kind of way, what do you need to get rid of for this not to happen? Shizuka would be the first thought. It makes sense, right? And it went back to the past with erased memories, and that's when it meant Shizuka. And that was its original sin, was going back without permission from mother, going back, like talking back to mother, and wanting to kill a human, right? Which, I mean, even the mother doesn't know what it means to kill a human. But you know what's really interesting is how all of the human qualities that, or all of the qualities that, and the things that Takopi experienced while it was on, or in Marina's timeline, showing when it came back to its own planet, right? And seeing the human qualities of like fighting back and getting physical, right? Because that's what it learned from the people around them, right? So that was wild. But apart from that, so yeah, it now went back and it wanted to kill Shizuka, but it forgot about it, and it ended up killing Marina. Oh my. So yeah, this timeline, Marina was bullying Shizuka. I think earlier I wasn't sure about that, but yes, it was the same timeline here. If you remove Takopi, Marina was still bullying Shizuka here, but then eventually it stopped once they kind of grew up a bit, and it seemed like, obviously, if Takopi doesn't show up, Kuze also survives, or Shizuka also survives, right? Because she doesn't get a ribbon. And yeah, this is how things would go without Takopi's involvement, but now that Takopi's involved, it's gone haywire, off the wall, crazy, and Jesus Christ. So one thing that at the end that I got worried about is, it feels like this is, I don't know why, but I feel like the ending of this is gonna be Takopi learning the value, like maybe killing Shizuka, maybe, and then and in the process of everything happening, learning the value of a human life, and because of that, because it took 2 lives, or it would have taken 2 lives in that case, maybe, I don't think it's gonna take Azuma's life, but I feel like at the end, Takopi is gonna take its own life. I think that's kind of like the cycle that we're going towards here. And I do not want that to happen, but that is something that's screaming in my mind that's a theory that I don't want to see happen, but fuck. Fuck. Okay. Obviously, I don't need to reiterate how horrible parents were being here. The dad, I already said it. Like, if you see, even if it's not your child, but you see someone, a child, just completely like beaten up, or completely like roughed up and stuff like that, like in very roughed up clothing, like very dirty and stuff like that, show up at your door, you at least want to like ask them, hey, are you good? What happened? Is there anything I can do to help? It doesn't even have to be your child, but for it to be your child and for you to be like, get the fuck, I don't know who you are, get out. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, and you're a father of 2? Oh my God. Anyways, Jesus Christ, that made my blood boil. Apart from that, we saw Marina's mom. Once again, we know how Marina's mom is, how she's blaming Marina, how she's like, yeah, I mean, she's just horrible. Like, there's not many or any redeeming qualities to her that I can think of. We know that she loved her at some point, and we know that she's gone through a lot, but I said it multiple times, a parent should never, ever, ever take the stresses that they get from an outside situation onto their children. That is the last place. The children should feel, or the parents should make sure to protect the children from an outside situation that's happening and not take it out on them. They shouldn't use them as an emotional stress ball like her mom is doing. Imagine going to your mom, saying that you broke up with your boyfriend and you're extremely sad about it, and your mom blames you for them. Oh my God. And your mom is being like, you know how much that hurts me? What are you thinking of? Why did you hurt me like this? Why did your boyfriend dump you, and then you're telling me this and hurting me with this. Oh my god, man, the audacity. Whew. Whew. What a heated episode. Huh. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyways, on that happy note, before I end up getting more heated, is there anything more that I want to say about this? Because if I keep like theories in my head and then I don't say them, I'm gonna end up, if I keep bottling it up, I won't be able to sleep today. So let me think, is there anything more that I want to say about this episode? No, I don't think so. I think that's gonna be good enough. I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the final episode of Takopi's Original Sin next week. Peace.